Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot, a Sunday afternoon. I've done a Prince William story. I thought it'd be nice to do a Princess of Wales story, even though it's a bit of a petty story because I'm going to bring Meghan Markle into it. It's the story about Anna Wintour offering the Princess of Wales all or some of the global Vogue covers. And it goes on to say the story, it's to showcase the Princess of Wales's role as global fashion icon. And apparently Anna Wintour has made this approach in the past few days to the Princess of Wales, and the terms are that she can bring her own photographer, choose her own fashion, she can give an interview or not, she can choose the covers she wants to be on. Very flexible, very generous. Obviously Anna Wintour thinking this one's going to sell, it's going to sell like mad. And so we're going to have a look at Catherine, but we're also going to have a look at Meghan in this reading with the Tarot of Curious Creatures, because Meghan, of course, had her moment of glory with British Vogue all those years ago when Edward Enninful was still the editor before he got chucked out. And she's not getting this offer, is she? Been a bad start to the year for Meghan. So while we're looking at Catherine and on her side of things, we're also going to look at Meghan. It's going to be a compare and contrast thing. How's Meghan feeling about this? Blow after blow raining down. We're already hearing that she's very upset. She's feeling very hurt about the way people are piling on. And this can't help that Catherine has been given this tremendous offer by Anna Wintour. Not sure if Catherine's going to take it. We're going to ask that question in this reading, how Anna Wintour feels about the two women as cover potential, how they feel about it themselves. Catherine on the left, Meghan on the right of this reading. And then is Catherine going to take this? Is she going to do it? And how does Meghan feel about this fact that Catherine has been given this amazing offer as a global fashion icon, obviously in light of what she's been through? She did have, I think it was 2016, she made the cover of Vogue, but it was a completely different person way back when. I think it was a centenary issue, if I'm not mistaken. Can't remember, long time ago. So much has happened. And now she is viewed as heroic, as iconic, and whereas the other one, not so much. Our underlying energy of this reading is the Magician. This is manifesting. This is PR, this is spin, this is the greatest showman of all time, the Magician. Let's just move these cards a bit to make it look less weird. And I would say that really is Meghan's energy that's showing up as the underlying energy, because she's the one that has really tried to use these glossies for her own advancement. Wild About Harry, of course, famously all those years ago, and then out came the hit piece from Vanity Fair. Something similar going on now, which is why I think we've got the Magician in reverse, which is Vogue. She had her moment with British Vogue and Edward Enninful, and now how the wheels have turned and the spin isn't quite working the way it was all those years ago, and now Vogue has come out against her as well, and this offer has been made. And I'm wondering, I didn't ask the question, I didn't put two and two together until I literally started this reading. Hang on to your seat belts and whatever else. We're just going to move things. I knocked the camera a bit when I was pre-shuffling. I'm wondering if this was intentional by Anna Wintour. See, Vanity Fair has turned against you, and guess what? So has Vogue. It's just a thought that, of course, my opinion, and you know the drill, all my opinion, disclaimer in the box below, situation. Catherine on the left, Meghan on the right, Judgment. And it's in reverse. Big card, two big cards showing up here. Judgment in reverse is criticism, is you are not forgiven, you don't get another chance with me. I think I was just talking about that kind of a thing and saying, oh, I didn't ask that question. Tarot has answered it without me consciously asking it as the central issue of this reading. The middle card there, what is this reading really about? It's really about that. You don't get another chance. You blew it. And now we're making clear our disapproval of you, our judgment, and our even condemnation of you with that judgment card in reverse. We know that Anna Wintour was very loyal to the late Queen. And so I think there's a bit of payback coming through in this. Of course, good business decision. Oh, I've got our Queen of Pentacles looking at me as the next underlying energy. That's Catherine's energy. We're going to stick her on the tarot table. Why not? There she is. Okay, Catherine over here. What does Anna Wintour think of Catherine as cover material for Vogue? So that's the first question. We got the Eight of Swords and it's in reverse. This is someone who has been through hell. And she hasn't only been through physical illness, hell. Swords can be illness of that kind that is kind of hidden in your body and goes through your body. For me, it is quite a cancer energy, swords. Someone who's been through hell and is now released from it because the Ace of Swords is in reverse. So this is not, oh, I need this to sell more copies of Vogue than ever before. It's about a personal thing. It's about her personal perception of the torment that the Princess of Wales has been through, but not only her ill health or the calumny, is that the right word, that she has been subjected to, the scandalous rumors, the terrible things that have been said about her, her husband, her family, her marriage, her life, faking, cancer, all this kind of stuff. Terrible rumors around on social media, and putting an effort to silence them, to free this woman from this burden, this trap that she unwittingly found herself in. So that's interesting. There's a huge amount of perception, of insight into the Princess of Wales's predicament in that card, in that Eight of Swords in reverse. What does she think of Meghan? On the cover was a question, but maybe it's just more personal than that. What does she think of Meghan? Fighting, greasy pole, contesting, constantly contesting, fighting, jousting, sparring, trying to dominate people, trying to intimidate them. It's got even, in my opinion, a bit of a bullying energy in that Five of Wands, and we've heard an awful lot in the past, say 6 months, about Meghan and bullying from some very authoritative sources. And so she sees it. She sees the conflict that Meghan creates around her, how she is very ambitious, over-ambitious probably with that Five of Swords. She's desperate to compete. She wants to beat everyone. She wants to be top dog. Anna Wintour doesn't like it. I don't think she's averse to people who are ambitious, but I think she's more inclined towards the school of fair play than what's going on in the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands is more kind of dirty dealing, in my opinion, me as a tarot reader, energy reader, just, of course, reading energy here. So that's interesting. Catherine, how does she view herself? Does she view herself as a global fashion icon, worthy of grace in the cover of Vogue? What does she personally feel about this Three of Wands? Three of Wands is about spreading a message. It's expansive energy. So she might like... It's not an egotistical energy in the Three of Wands, not at all. She might like the possibility of opening up, spreading a message, because the Three of Wands is about spreading. It's optimistic, it's hopeful energy, it's about expectation. It's about life gets better, there are better days, if you just wait, better things will come your way. It's very hopeful energy, the Three of Wands. So I don't think she looks at herself in the mirror and thinks, oh, here I am, I'm going to be on the cover of every Vogue magazine in the world. Not that energy at all. It's I can use this to spread a message. So it'll be interesting to see what she chooses to do at this stage. She is looking absolutely stunning. So I don't think she's going to be worried of, oh, you know, I look so rattled and I dare not show my face ever to the world again. How does this one view herself, or this one's wife, should we rather say? How does she view herself as a global fashion icon who should be on every cover of Vogue? Her own self-opinion, self-assessment. I've got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. She's really not confident at all at the moment. The Two of Pentacles is feeling overwhelmed, crushed, really very insecure, very depleted, very aware that she has put her energies in the wrong things. So she's having a downer for sure at the moment. And, you know, we do kind of view her a bit like and I don't mean this unkindly, but I can't think of another analogy, like a cockroach that can survive nuclear war and the apocalypse and, you know, the ice age and whatever. And then there it is again in your kitchen when you switch on the light. No, she has feelings. She has a sense of failure. She's very aware of her own failure at the moment with that Two of Pentacles in reverse. She's come unglued even, because it's about balance. It's about maintaining your equilibrium in tough times, the Two of Pentacles, and it's in reverse, which means being overwhelmed, being quite crushed, quite depleted, and knowing at some level that you have invested in the wrong things. I got the same message, interestingly, in the previous reading, the one about Prince William and not wanting to have any me time. Let's to be clear about that. So is Catherine going to go for this, the Princess of Wales? Is she going to say, yes, I'm up for it, let's do a fashion shoot? Or is she going to say, no, I'm not interested? She's wrestling with it. Nine of Swords is, who, me? You want to put me on the cover? I'm still not quite sure that I'm well, that I'm looking good, even though we're looking at her and thinking, I wish I looked like that after being through what she's been through. But she's not confident about this. She might do it because the card is in the reverse. She might think, okay, enough of the mental anguish and the stressing about things, and dare I show my face and go out in the world. I think she's become a bit agoraphobic. And you can when you've been through the kind of thing that she's been through. We saw her very recently. She was out, she was shopping for glasses, seemingly, and making sure that I don't think she made sure that she was papped, not unlike some, but she was available for papping if someone random passerby just happened to take their camera out and click their phone out and click. I don't think it was set up, don't think it was staged. I'm not explaining myself very well here. She was able to get out and do that, and allegedly Neil Sean said that this was quite a big thing for her, that she's just decided she's just going to live her life and go and do normal things like normal people do. That energy is in there with that Nine of Swords in reverse. I'm tired of staying at home and feeling miserable and stressing about things. She might decide to do it, but she's not confident about it. She's not saying, yes, this is my chance. She's not at all in that energy. So it's, for me, quite undecided, I have to say, at this point. She's probably having a big long think, and she might be doing a pros and cons kind of a thing on a piece of paper and saying, pros are da-da-da, can spread my message. Cons are people are going to criticize me, attack me, say nasty things. I'll have to go through all of that again. The usual thing. So for someone who's hypercritical of herself, difficult to put yourself on every cover of Vogue in the world. That's my take on the situation. How about Madame in Montecito? She's smashing plates, skulls, fists, dog balls. What's going on there? How does she feel about this? Oh, so upset. Sobbing. Yeah, we got the sobbing on the floor thing again. That floor, I don't know. I hope it's not a very slippery one. Ace of Cups is emotion, full emotion. It's love. It's you love me. That would be, I'm on every cover of Vogue because everyone adores me. It's in reverse. I'm rejected. Nobody loves me. Nobody appreciates me. I've tried so hard, but they don't understand me. They're just so mean and critical, and the R word and all of that. To these people, what can I do? I've tried everything to make them love me. Nobody loves me. It's quite a different energy, that Ace of Cups, to that Nine of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse is self-critical and fearing criticism from others. This is wanting to be adored, but not being adored, and can't understand why. Not her fault, would never be her fault. Everyone else's fault. That is my personal opinion. That's the energy that's coming through tarot cards for me as a tarot reader, and I'm going to end it there. And thank you for watching and supporting this channel, and I will see you again tomorrow.